welcome back to the Experience Podcast. It's just me again this week, and today we're doing the final. Why am I blanking on the word? Commentary part for episode number 45, final exam answers. The description reads: Daniel and Tanner invite two guests and give a spoiler review and breakdown of something. So I'm not sure. I don't know. I think we're already. So spoiler review and breakdown, I assume, is the same thing, and we already talked about like the final exam stuff. And the two guests are Danielle and then Evangeline joined later. Two people that I tutored, basically. And today we're going to try not to kick the thing that I keep kicking under my desk. But we're going to see. It's probably going to happen. And we're going to have to work through it, just so everyone knows. So yeah, this is we're right at 32 minutes and 23 seconds. So we got about 16 minutes left of this episode. For this commentary. Again, I haven't listened to this since I recorded it back in April 2019. I'm really liking it. Like, this is just like a great peek back into my life as a tutor back in the day. It was a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed it. I thought I did a good job. I did win an award, let me tell you. I won like Plus Leader of the Year award, basically. It might still be on the public website. I don't know. Actually, let me see. That probably isn't. Let's see if it's on the website. All right. I don't see it, but they kind of changed the. Oh wait, here. There's an awards. Oh no, that's something different. No, it's not on there anymore. But anyway, I did win Plus Leader of the Year award. I have witnesses. They'll be able to testify to it. So, yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed it. And it was a decent job. Like I said in the part 2 of this commentary, it was a great way to like earn a decent amount of money if you wanted like an on-campus job that wasn't like too stressful, right? Very stress-free, especially once you did it. Like the first time you're doing it, like the first semester you're doing it, it's obviously a little more stressful because you're kind of like starting from nothing and you're trying to put together material. But then like once you get to the second semester that you're doing it, you're just reusing especially if you're doing the same class, obviously you're reusing the same stuff from the previous semester. So and then like tailoring it to the new class, or like to the new, if it's a different professor or something. If it's the same professor, then you're really like, oh, okay, yeah, it's just the same, But yeah, so that was always fun doing it. Anyway, we're gonna get into it because I've been rambling long enough here. But so this is episode number 45, final exam answers. Here we go.
Are you good at faking it?
Yes.
Let me know if you want to apply. You got to do it like in the next couple of days.
Maybe for the fall.
Yeah.
I'm not here.
I don't want to do it.
Why not? You don't want money?
Why? No.
Can you imagine? Because, like, you remember,
Yeah, I mean,
were
I
you
think
there
I'd
the
be
first day he was there? I don't think so.
Mm.
But he was like, I'm the plus leader for the other section. Can you imagine if he actually was? Like,
If I actually was, things would have gone a whole lot differently. For
He'd
the,
A
break
lot of
all the
people-
rules.
yeah.
There's only like 3 rules, and he'd break them all.
I'd try to. How
Yeah.
fast can you stop being a pleasant? How fast can you get fired?
Half a second.
It's pretty hard to get fired.
I know. And I'm going to set the record.
You have to
School
really
run.
be-
Is there a school-wide record?
Like, you can't get fired because you're not a good tutor, essentially, is what I'm saying.
Oh,
You have to,
yeah.
like,
So
break,
That's
you have
how
to
it
break,
does
you're
well for me.
automatically
you have to, like, unless you're, like, that, like, it's a mess. And,
Okay.
Or you get fired because you do something wrong, like,
Legally?
yeah, well, other things, yeah. Like, you can't help with
You can't
homework.
shoot a
Oh,
student.
okay.
And you can't
But even so, someone apparently, and I won't say who it was,
Really?
someone apparently was
Really?
helping with homework like all semester, and she didn't. I think she's still here.
Oh.
Maybe she is being like, oh, I don't know. But, so you can break a lot of rules. There is one rule, and I won't say it on air, but that you can't.
You can
break,
assume what it is.
that you can't break. Then
Yeah.
then it's immediate fire.
I don't know if you got it.
I think I got it.
She got
I
it.
got it. I got it.
He doesn't actually know what it is.
You told me in secret off the podcast.
Really?
In secret.
Yes.
In secret off the podcast?
Mhm.
Because everything on the podcast is not secret, and everything
Correct.
off the podcast is
Correct.
secret.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you can't sleep with students.
There you go.
That's the secret.
Okay.
Yeah. So
What?
the fastest way to get fired would be
Gosh!
Oh, okay, you'd have to assume that one of your students would want to sleep with you, and not
Yeah.
if that,
Okay,
like,
Pretty
with
big
Tanner.
assumption.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
off the table.
With Tanner, I've
A
had
lot-
I've never had that problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying. Okay, a lot of
Choose words
times.
carefully.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Maybe I
It's pretty
should.
understood,
But, like,
at least like the dynamic.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a power thing. And, you know,
Well, this guy in the power.
I don't
He's
have
very
power,
he's
though.
very into power.
Earlier, he was complaining because Daniel held. Right?
Huh?
Didn't you say
I
that he
think
held
you're
all the power?
misremembering. I think you're misremembering.
No,
I
that's-
can see that.
Yeah.
I have authority over Daniel. Daniel.
Yeah. Do you need something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you pass me my phone?
Yeah, it's right there. You can pick it up.
Oh man.
hmm
Really?
But yeah, the point is, Tanner would require people that want to sleep with him.
Yeah.
And that probably.
That-
There probably
I
be
don't-
some transactions,
Even-
monetary.
Even if they thought, a lot of times, girls will think a guy's cute and then he'll open his mouth, and I feel like that's what would
That
really
might be
Yeah.
the
hurt you.
Oh yeah.
Personally.
Yeah.
factor.
Because maybe if he's just walking around like quickly and you don't get a good look at
If
him.
you kind of squint.
Yeah.
If you squint.
The
If
lights are
you're-
dark.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
it's dark. Yeah. Then maybe. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But then you'll hear him talk.
Immediate.
About math.
You imagine the first session. I'm the
About
plus leader.
math.
I'm in charge here.
Yeah.
Is that your impression of me?
I hated you.
You
I hated you when I
She
first
actually
met
hated
you.
me. That makes me feel awful.
Well,
now.
well, like, it was funny because you didn't know my name, so you called me Samantha.
I thought
Didn't
her name
even.
was Samantha.
Mm,
She
it-
looked like a Samantha.
Thank you, but it's not.
It's not really a
Um,
compliment.
Could be, maybe.
Maybe. I
It's,
mean,
well, how do you
If you
respond to that
squint.
kind of stuff?
If you,
And you
My
walk by
name-
real fast.
You look like a Robert.
my name
You
is
look
not.
like
My name is
a
not
Robert? Did you say Robert?
You look like a Robert. Yeah. Like, how do you respond to something like, thank you?
Robert.
Just confusion?
Take
You
it
say-
like-
seriously, man.
There were kids in our students. my God.
Kids.
There were students
Kitties.
who also, like, after the plus, they'd come to all the other plus sessions, and they called me Samantha because the one time you showed up, called me Samantha.
Well, I guess
The
I
power's
left a
really gone to
lasting
your head.
impact on my
Yeah.
students. I
Yeah,
think
you
that's
can
what
see
that
the
means.
problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I leave a lasting impact on my students, but not in a good way.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah,
Pretty accurate.
More.
that is pretty.
No, actually.
Pausing here. What's funny is like Tanner's talking here and his personality dynamic. It's all the same. I should say that he's become a lot more humbled. Although obviously he's playing a character there, but like I think he's as he's grappled with the reality of being an adult. He's sort of mellowed out a little bit. He's not as rambunctious as I remember him in college, but. Yeah, and then what they're talking about there also is like Tanner basically crashed one of my plus sessions. I think was he taking the class? He must have been taking the class. He must have been in that class, like in a different set, like not in that specific multivariable class, but like with a different professor. So like the material was largely the same, and I would have that sometimes where people would come from like different professors. So, but like he crashed it and like pretended to take charge or something. Like they're saying he pretended to be the plus leader for a different session, and but if you don't know Tanner, you don't know that like he's just BSing. So yeah. Anyway, back into it.
Believe it or not, I was actually a math tutor in high school.
Yikes.
Yeah, I mean, I
Did
believe
they
it.
graduate?
What?
For like
Did your students
mathnasium.
For
graduate?
magnesium.
Really?
Were you?
No, my roommate was,
Oh, okay.
but from hearing what some of her coworkers are like, saying you work at mathnasium doesn't make me think
It's
that
more
you were
like-
this
Do
amazing
you,
math.
do you get
tutor.
like certified? Do you get certified as a tutor?
Kind of. You take a test. You have to pass the math test. It's just
No, like official like I get official certification as
By
a
what? The
tutor.
U.S. government?
The College Reading and Learning Association.
Didn't
Is
know
that
that was
the
a
government?
thing.
I didn't know that was a thing either.
Yeah, it's so you do get no. But basically, it means that you were like a real tutor for Georgia Tech, and you weren't just like helping your cousin with physics.
Okay.
Okay.
It proves that you were actually working and all that.
Does that power go to your head?
I bet it
Does it?
does.
He has a
Tell me.
certification, of course it
Of course
does.
it does. I'm an advanced. It's advanced or whatever.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Level 2 advanced college reading.
That's why he's on that side of the table, and we're all
Yeah, I
we're
can-
all over here.
Yeah, you're
I
kind
was
of in the
sitting
middle.
around there.
That's true.
You're
if I sat on this table,
This is the
That
What if I
just
sat
lowers the
behind-
IQ of that side. It
Yeah.
doesn't really.
now I
The
feel
average
stupid.
IQ. Average IQ. Make sure you got your numbers right,
Okay,
alright?
sorry.
I think Daniel isn't as smart as I am.
Oh, okay.
I honestly think he is dumber than a bread box.
A bread box.
Why was that your comparison?
Bread boxes aren't very smart,
Oh.
so that's why. But he can also say some smart things.
What's going on here? You sound like you're like reading a book.
I'm trying to transition to one of those segments where it's just like a flow.
Are you whispering to me on the
Yeah,
podcast?
you know what I'm talking about.
Okay, so you're saying you're trying to give me a transition, but I don't know what you're
Yeah.
talking about, so I
It's
can't
one of those
transition for you.
transitions to the random talks. You know what I'm talking about.
Just
No.
what do you want to talk about?
Yeah, what
Yeah,
do you
just
want to
change
talk
the
about?
subject.
I'm not sure.
I'm pausing here. Tanner's going off the rails here. I don't remember what he was on that day, but yeah, this is nuts. Maybe he was nervous because we had 2 new guests or something. I don't know, but it's always how do I say this? It's always interesting watching Tanner unravel. It's like, is this real, or is he just doing a bit? And the answer is usually both, right? It's real and he enhances it by doing a bit, or it's a bit and it turns into reality, right? So that's more of, I guess, what the either or that we're asking. But, okay, back into it.
Usually it catches on.
No.
So, see, the whole point is you were trying to say that Daniel looked dumb in that whole
The
situation.
whole bread box. So
You
let's
kinda look
compare Daniel to things.
Ironic.
Daniel is he's like, have you ever read Animal Farm?
No.
He's like Boxer the horse before he got turned into glue. But also if Boxer was smart and didn't represent the proletariat class.
So not Boxer.
So
No.
close to Boxer, but not. Yeah.
You're saying I'm a horse.
Have you read Animal Farm?
No, I actually didn't have to read that one.
You didn't?
No,
That was a
I don't
Maryland
read
thing. Dude.
That's not.
It's a Maryland thing. He's from Maryland.
Okay.
That one's true, actually.
That one's true, actually.
But you're from here.
I'm from here. I just know he's from Maryland.
You never lived in Alaska.
I've been to Alaska.
Yeah, and I thought you
Okay.
lived there too.
I
I legitimately
See?
fell for
She
that.
thought that too. I've been to Alaska too.
No way.
Yeah.
I've been near Alaska.
Alaska Bible College, class of 2020.
No, I just went to
Yeah.
tour. What's
Yeah.
it? Tourist? I was a tourist.
Oh,
Forest.
okay.
You saw the glaciers.
I did. That's my dog's name.
Glacier?
Glacier?
Is that
I
husky?
like that.
No,
Oh.
no, she's a golden retriever. She's my background.
Oh, well now you gotta show pics.
I know. I'll show you my picture.
Okay, well that's good for the
Aw.
podcast.
Wait, I want to see.
Okay,
Aw,
so
sweet.
for those listening in the audience that is a golden retriever,
Thank you, Tanner.
it's just in case they couldn't see it.
Yeah. She's golden.
In
she's
case
not
they
white.
In case, yeah, because they
Yeah.
could.
Even
though her name
Sometimes
is
they can.
Glacier.
Even though her
Yeah,
name
I
is
thought she'd be
Glacier,
like a
it
little
might be a
brown.
misnomer,
It's
but
fine. When I was
Tanner's sitting close
in
to me.
7th grade, you know, our schools, everyone has to do
That's okay, Tanner. You
spelling
can skip over
tests.
that.
Oh, ew.
And like it's like a spelling bee, right? There's 50 words, and I can't spell because I'm good at math and I just can't spell.
oh,
but
are you?
okay. We'll just leave that for later. So it's 50 words, and glacier was one of them. Glacier was the only word I got correct. So
The only out of 50
out of
got
50
right.
that I got right.
And
Oh, I
that's the
thought you were
story
gonna be the only
behind
one that I
your
got
dog's
wrong.
Yeah, that's how I named my
Actually?
dog. Yeah,
That's
'cause
so
I could
adorable.
spell
That
it.
is adorable.
Because like I spelled heirloom AIRLOOM, which it's
Okay.
not spelled like
And you
that.
wouldn't call your dog Heirloom.
I know.
I hope not.
But yeah, so I named her Glacier.
That's cute.
That's actually adorable. Wow.
Yeah.
Daniel, you have a dog, I hear? A Pomeranian?
No,
No? Was it close?
no,
Do you have a
Do you
dog?
have a dog?
yeah.
Yeah.
Is it bigger than a Pomeranian?
How big is Pomeranian?
Like tiny.
They're like.
I thought
Horse
Daniel
dogs.
would be a small
Yeah,
dog
yeah.
type person.
Why?
I could see him having a Pomeranian.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why I
it's
said-
really fitting.
You look like a
Like a purse
Pomeranian.
dog. Or not like
You know what I'm
necessarily
talking about.
a terrier. Do you have a
Satchel
terrier?
dog.
A satchel dog.
You know how you can kind of
Maybe
identify
a little bigger.
you
than
know,
that.
dog owners. You can probably guess their dog.
Yeah.
You look like a golden retriever. Why? It's just a thing.
You look like a golden retriever.
A golden retriever owner or something like that. You look like a proud golden retriever parent, doggy parent.
Is your dog a lap dog?
Like, would I put my dog on my lap?
Yeah.
Sure.
it's like
How big is
yeah.
it? Is it?
She's
That's cute.
Okay, so.
Like length or width?
like
thick? She's
She-
damn thick.
very thick.
For those of you in the audience, Daniel's stretching out his hands about 2 feet. That's approximately.
Yeah, maybe 2 feet. I don't know. I don't know.
What about weight? Give me a weight
She's very light.
in pounds,
I don't know exactly.
Estimate.
You shouldn't ask her her weight.
in kilograms.
Tanner, that was
Is
not
she fluffy?
appropriate.
Is she
She's
fluffy?
very fluffy.
What color
Hairy?
is she?
I don't know.
Why is there so much
You don't
hesitation?
know.
You don't
Well, I
know.
What's
don't
your
read
dog?
the colors, so that's
Are you
why.
She's
sure?
colorful.
It's like a beige, light brown, I guess. It's one of those like
Is it
ambiguous
like
colors.
one color or like multiple?
Mainly one color, but there's like some white mixed in.
Does she live with you or she live with your
No.
parents.
Actually, let me. No, you know what? She's lighter than beige, not brown. Like maybe toward white, but like an off-white.
But, like,
that was-
fluffy.
Maybe like the color of your
Fluffy.
shirt. Very fluffy.
That's
Gray.
not brown or.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm confusing the colors.
Okay.
It's been a
okay.
long time since he's seen his dog. When was the last time you went
Actually,
back
it
home?
has. No, I was home in spring break.
Oh, really?
Oh, then there's no excuse
But
then.
before that, I don't go home that often because I'm here all the summer.
He's
No,
here
the
this
summer.
summer.
I'm at home like
You're here this summer?
no more than a month. No, I'm saying past summers.
Okay.
Are you?
I'm
here
home
this-
no more than like a month
Me?
per
I
year.
told you I'm going to France.
I'm going
Where
to
you
France
I
in
know,
fall.
we already had this
We
conversation.
did. I'm so sorry.
No.
Yeah.
Everyone's
Where are you going
to
in France?
You do all the fun
This
things,
summer.
and then let me know what's fun, and then I'll do that.
Are you really gonna go do things?
I'm pausing here. So this was Tanner's big France trip. He's talked plenty about it. Maybe we'll do it. So there are. I know. I don't remember the content specifically, but I know there's some podcasts where Tanner was in France. So maybe we'll do a commentary on those because let me just tell you guys, he came back a changed man. No, but like he loved it. He did get big into like French stuff, French wine, cooking, that sort of thing. So, but yeah, this is pre-France Tanner, I'll say. Anyway, back into it.
Things he's doing?
I'm going to do some crazy things.
It's in.
I want to run with the bulls. That's one thing that I kind
Oh
of...
wow, I feel like you
It's
would
not
really do
advanced.
well.
Tanner
Me?
wants to go.
More.
Tanner wants to go to parties too.
Yeah.
He wants to
Do
be
you
a party
speak
person.
any language other?
See?
No.
That's
Oh, okay.
yes in both.
I thought you said weed. I was like,
Do I speak any languages? Is weed a language?
Are you gonna talk about that story?
What?
What?
No. Okay. Fine.
No,
No. Okay.
is it okay?
But
I'm
weed
trying to get
as
him
in
to talk about it on air. We won't talk
as
about it. Weed?
weed.
Weed?
No, we.
You just said it.
I said we as in
No, you
French
said
for
weed.
yes.
So you're gonna tell us a story?
No.
Why not?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You wouldn't even tell me off air.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't tell you
So why
off
would he
air.
tell you on air?
Yeah,
Exactly.
why would I tell? I'll tell you off air if you
No,
want.
you won't. Chris almost.
Tell
Was there a
us
difference
story.
between what Chris said? Or is this a recent thing? It was a recent thing.
It might have been with Chris
No,
No,
Chris was talking about
Chris-
a previous thing that we had.
Yeah.
We literally had to cut a whole segment of the podcast
Because
because of Tanner.
It incriminates.
I feel like I remember you telling me that.
Yeah.
It's potentially incriminating. And you
No,
don't
it's
want that-
definitely incriminating.
you don't want that on the air.
Yeah,
Time your
I
name.
wouldn't.
But see,
I-
now everybody knows that you did something wrong. So
No, potentially.
Okay.
I never admitted to it.
yeah, but if you won't tell the story, you obviously did something.
Yeah.
No, it's not obvious. You can't prove it.
You sound
that
very
doesn't hold-
Sound very
suspicious.
suspicious.
But that doesn't hold up in court. That's the thing.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes. No, if you literally go ahead and say ... then they can be like, okay. Lock him, put him behind bars.
Welcome.
Locked. So it's something he could get locked away for.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's on the grander scale of
Murder. That's
Like
my
months
first
parking
to
thought.
ticket
years.
to murder,
Months to
scale of like 1
years
to
of
10.
Parking ticket to
punishment.
murder.
potentially,
Okay.
you know. So
I'm trying to remember what Tanner did. What was it that like I'm trying to remember what Tanner did that was so incriminating. I kind of think I know, but I'm not 100% sure. Maybe I'll ask him again. I'll be like, hey, remember back in 2019? Like, what did you do that was so bad? I'll ask him next time. Maybe he'll tell. Maybe he can talk about it now. The statute of limitations and all, you know. But anyway, back into it.
you kind of want to avoid spending a month to a couple years in jail.
I mean, generally, yes.
Generally speaking, I know some people in the audience actually have been in jail. Shout out to the people on
Talking
Podbean.com.
about Tanner's family.
Yes. My listen-
Your mom listens to your
my
podcast?
mom, from jail, actually, yes. Shout out to my mom. She's listening on Podbean.com.
But she's texting you from jail.
Wait,
She
what?
texted you earlier.
She
See-
goes to a different kind of jail.
Because he's very much
It's
a
Canadian
liar.
jail.
And
Yeah,
I can
very
never
much.
tell when
Okay,
he
none of
is-
that was true.
Okay,
Yeah.
there we
I
go.
mean, the stuff about the whole incriminating thing
Yes,
is true.
okay,
obviously.
okay.
Everything after
It's
that.
not.
Once he started talking about Podbean or whatever.
No, Podbean is true. Shout out to our first sponsor of the day. Podbean.com.
No, we have a real sponsor.
We have a real sponsor, but can you give a shout out to some of the websites?
I'm sorry, where can they find the podcast? Let's see
Where
if
can
we
they
get
find it?
them.
Oh, I can do this. So you can actually
We
find
can
the
never do
podcast
this.
on anchor.fm/the-experience,
Mm-hmm.
Google Play, Spotify, iTunes, Podbean,
Mhm.
And there's always this last one that
There's
I...
two more you're
There's
forgetting.
Podbean. What?
said
There's two
Podbean.
more?
It's like 12 times.
He's very proud that he knows.
I'm very proud. You'd be proud too if you know Podbean.
else?
YouTube.
Okay.
And one more. Hold on. It's one other website.
Technically, it's another one too after that, but I haven't.
No, not podcast.
Did you say like the Apple podcast app?
I said
Yeah,
iTunes.
yeah.
Okay.
Apple Podcast. Same
Google
thing.
Play.
You didn't
What have
say
I not
12
said?
times. I
Yeah,
didn't catch it.
I don't
Go ahead,
remember.
give this out. What's the
No,
last
go
one?
ahead.
I don't remember. It's like NetBean?
NetBean. That's not a thing. Podbean and NetBean.
Podbean? I don't know. Pod.
No, that's not the word pod. In it.
No,
Neither
no
has the
pod.
word pod in it.
About
Shit,
being-
really?
No, bean, neither.
Bean. What about the word bean?
No,
Is it
neither has the word
bean.com?
bean. They both have the word cast.
Anchor. Shit, never mind. Anchor.fm. That's the one you're listening to right now, hopefully.
Well, maybe you can listen to whatever you
Anchor.
want. It doesn't really
You can
matter.
really listen to whatever, but
You're just gonna repeat everything I say.
yes.
Okay, it's Castbox.
Castbox. How could I fucking forget
And-
Castbox? Netcast.
No,
Beanbox.
I said no
So
bean.
close.
He loves Podbean.
I love Podbean. I love the people on it.
Overcast. You can listen to Overcast.
Overcast?
Yeah.
Like the weather?
Anyway, that's the show this week. Thank you, not Samantha, Danielle, and Evangeline for coming on. Tanner, what are their names?
Not Samantha, Danielle, and Evangela.
You don't have to say the not Samantha part. I was just
that's
hammering that
not-
home.
That's not
I
my
was just hammering home that that's
Well, you
not
already
their
said their
name.
names.
What were their names?
It doesn't matter. And that's what we've learned in college, is that
Names don't
Names
matter.
don't
names don't matter. Who you are, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't
It's
matter.
who you become.
Ooh.
And with that
Wow.
Oh,
note,
that takeaway.
Wow.
We're
Why
gonna-
did you read that? Because I don't think.
we're going
Fortune
to
cookie.
close the
Nice
podcast.
guess.
That was in
Thank
my
you for
book,
listening,
yeah.
everyone. We'll see you next week.
That's it.
Yep.
Anything? Do you guys want to plug it?
You can plug your your Instagrams if you want to.
I don't.
You won't get any
I'm
followers.
good.
It's fine.
You, okay, you want to go? Do you want to go on our Instagram? We usually post a picture of the guest, but it's like a bad picture. It's not a good picture.
Like,
It's like Tanner facing the other way.
That's probably more pleasant.
More pleasant. Yeah, you're right.
And they're still on air, so that's.
yeah, we're
And that was episode 45, Final Exam Answers. I do love Tanner is goofy the entire episode. Then at the end, all of a sudden, cranks out a decently profound message, which is perfectly it perfectly aligns with him. Anyway, that's the show this week. Thank you for listening to. Hopefully, you listened to all three parts, or you're a crazy person and only listened to this last part for some reason. Yeah, honestly, great guests. Probably should have had him on again, but I don't know. I guess I lost contact with him. And Tanner, obviously, is Tanner. You already know him. Yeah, it was a great walk back memory lane. As always, these are always fun to go back and listen to. And yeah, I think that's it. Thank you all for listening. Don't forget to come back for next week's episode. And I'll always ask, let me know if there's an episode you want me to do a commentary on. I'm happy to go back and listen to these. And they're a lot of fun. And yeah, have a good day, everyone.